Hello, MML here. So, terrariAdventure is going pretty well. We got a few episodes out. But one thing I noticed is that, oops, hang on. Is that when we started that series, we kind of just jumped right in. We didn't really get to show you, some of the things about this game and how it worked and things like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a brand new character. And this is going to be called Tutorial Guy, because he's so cool like that. He gets to be the tutorial guy. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I can show you some of the things about how this thing works. So I'll just go like, hi. That's the name of the world. So it's making some stuff here, so I'll be right back when this thing generates so I can show you some of the things about this world, okay? So, be right back. And we're back. So, as you can see, we have our guide here, and this is what came up at first. As I was saying in the first episode of Terraria Adventures, you start with only a pick and an axe. Now, they're made out of copper, so if you didn't know that, then they're made out of copper. Now, luckily, I spawned in a pretty cool area, because we got some trees here. And as I showed you peoples in Terraria Adventures episode 1, you want to start by cutting down wood, just like in Minecraft. Now, if you haven't seen Terraria Adventures yet, then please do. If you enjoyed this video, then please go ahead and watch our series. Because it's me and Chichitum, we're in multiplayer, we're doing all sorts of fun stuff, we're exploring caves and stuff like that. We got 15 episodes done probably, or somewhere around that, in one day, because we enjoyed the game so much. But, I'm not going to spend too much time, because I'm not going to really demonstrate, like, the perfect house or anything like that, because this is more of a tutorial on how to get started with Terraria, and how to get everything going, because I kind of didn't really demonstrate that too well when we did that. So, the one thing you want to do is, until you are able to craft a bed, which will not be for a while, just saying, it won't be for a while, you want to go up to your spawn, and you want to build your house there. So we spawned around here, which means that we want to start our house around here. Now, I don't know how to get rid of these flowers, so yeah. So, fortunately, it doesn't look like we'll be able to build our house right at our spawn. But I can build a house right near it, which is close enough. So I'm going to cut down some of these trees. Just bear with me here. I'm going to cut down some of these trees, and then we are going to be able to build our house. Now, the thing about Terraria is that, unlike in Minecraft, you don't really want to dig into a wall to build your first house. And the reason being is because in Terraria, enemies spawn differently. They don't spawn in darkness. Instead, they spawn in areas that don't have walls. So I'm gonna build a really crappy house, but then again, like I said, this is just a little tutorial, so don't expect it to be a fantastic house like in a multiplayer world. And also like I said, if you want to see more of Terraria, then please start watching our Terraria Adventure series, which you've started. Now, like Minecraft, I'm going to keep comparing it to Minecraft. The first thing you want to do, once you've got a little place started to build, is you want to build a workbench, which takes up 10 wood. Now, the crafting's slightly different in here. You don't actually, like, shape the item you want to craft. Instead, you just select it. So, that's cool. Now, when you're near the workbench, all you have to do is go back into crafting and you get to construct more stuff. So, we probably want to construct a sword next, because of the fact that there are actually enemies in the day in this game. Now, we haven't seen too many of them, except for a few slimes we saw earlier. Next thing we want to build is we want to build some torches, because inside our house, you will see that it'll soon get very dark. Because of this. So, oh, it's a slime. Another thing, if you didn't know, is that Terraria has 10 slots for inventory, for your HUD bar, rather than the Minecraft's 9. So, what you need to do is you need to place wood walls around here. And the reason for that is that enemies spawn, like I said, where there isn't wood walls. Or any type of wall, frankly. So, we want to light this up a bit. And then we want to make a few more wood walls. And we'll just finish placing these around. And another thing we want to get crafting on when we get the chance is a hammer. Ignore the bell. But the reason why we want to build a hammer is because with that, we can destroy walls. The only exception to that is the wall. If the walls have little stones in them, then you can't get rid of those walls. And I'm still trying to figure out why, but that is the way it is. So use hammers to destroy almost anything. So if you don't, the chances are if you can't destroy it with anything else, you could probably destroy it with the hammer. Fortunately, the sunflowers don't seem to like that idea. Okay. So this is our terrible little house. We also want to put a door so that we can get in and out and enemies won't be able to. But the guide, on the other hand, he will. So as soon as the guide moves out of our way, stupid guide. There we go. As soon as the guide moves out of the way, we will be able to put down our door right there. So now that we've done that, now we can just right-click on the door to open and close it. So that's how you get started, really, and you'll just stay in there all night. Let's see, what else is there? I'm not going to go through a whole series or anything like that, because you'll see that as you go on in our terrariAdventure series, but I just wanted to show you how some of this stuff gets started. Now, since I do have the opportunity, and since there is a cave nearby, I'll also show you what I mean by the walls you can't mine. And since we're right here, and there's a torch right here, and stuff, as you can see, there's clearly some stone in the wood walls here. I mentioned this in episode 4, I believe, of terrariAdventures, that there was some stone here, and I didn't know what it did. But what it does is it tells you that you can't mine that. But on the other hand, oh crap, you stupid slime. Get, thank you. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, another thing is I could probably make some wood platforms. Wood platforms are helpful, because like in Super Smash Brothers is probably the best reference I can come up with for this, is you can jump, or Kirby actually, you can jump through, oh crap, you can jump through wood platforms. Yeah, I'm gonna make some more actually. But you can jump through wood you can jump through wood platforms and you can drop through them, but you can also walk on top of them without any problems. Now, as you can see, oh yeah, another thing is that you can hear the music in the background, obviously. And the music is actually not only just amazing things playing in the background, it is also a reference to tell whether it is day or night. Now, I'm going to prove to you right now that you can destroy this dirt wall, because there isn't stone on it. So, fortunately, you don't get any walls returned from dirt walls, unless you make them yourself. So, more wood platforms. But anyways, if you haven't heard of this game yet, Terraria, then please go watch our other videos, and please go and buy it. It's out on Steam for $10, and up until the end of May, you can also get a 4-pack, which costs less, actually, per game. So if you and a few friends want to get Terraria, then I recommend buying the 4-pack. That's what Shuttertum and I did. Okay. So, honestly, that's almost it. The only thing I want to show is just a few other things, not too much. A few other things that I didn't mention that I can cut off and show you guys. so that way I can help you out with Terraria. In fact, I'm thinking that since I've showed you kind of how to get started here, I probably will actually cut and then, in fact, go to our multiplayer server where I can show you how to craft some other things and what kind of stuff eventually will show up in your Terraria game. But, other than that, it's not too much else. Eventually you'll want to put a table and chair in your house, because that's how you get people to move in, like the guide, for example. You can also craft bows and arrows. I'm not going to mess with that. But, that's basically how you get started in Terraria. You just need to build yourself a little house. And you don't really want to dig into the ground. Or anything like that. So that's how you get started in Terraria, but I'm just going to go cut and show you a few more things that you might want to know about Terraria as you play around with it. So I'll be right back with some more. And we're back. So this is our multiplayer world if you haven't seen it already. There are a few changes. But all I wanted to show was the fact that you can make an iron anvil, a furnace, and stuff like this. I'm not going to demonstrate too much. Oh yeah, that's a zombie. But basically all you really need to know is some of the basic crafting things. Ooh, someone moved in. That's great. But you go in here, and I don't have enough iron to show you how to make an iron anvil right now, but you can go down here and you can make some cool stuff. You can make a furnace out of some stone and some wood. You can make an anvil out of a certain amount of iron, and what the anvil will do is it will let you craft better tools with like actual minerals rather than just wood. But you need some iron for that, which is a bit different than Minecraft. And then blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to think of what else, because there isn't too much, frankly, but the only other thing is that, as you can see, there was someone that moved into our house here, and that would be a nurse. Now, you haven't actually seen this in the terrariAdventure things yet, but in order to have a nurse move in, you need to get extra life, and I don't have extra life, but Shichitum actually does. In order to get a merchant to move in, you need to have 50 silver coins, and I don't really have that. Oh, really? Really? No. No. Die. 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 Thank you. Then also, in order to get a, there's a bunch of other ones. There's a dryad that you can get when you defeat a boss. There is, oh geez, there's a lot of them. There's not too many, actually. There's about 6, I think. So, if you want more details, you can definitely go to the Terraria Wiki, which I'll post in the description below. So, if you like this, then give it a thumbs up, and also just tell people about it, frankly. I mean, it's just a little tutorial, and frankly, this is just telling you to go get Terraria if you haven't already. It's a really great game, and it's cheaper than Minecraft, and also, in my opinion, just about as good. So, go and get this game, go and watch your videos, and go and get out of here, because I'm about to leave right now. So, see ya!